Hey, what's up, gamers and game developers? Logan here. Today I'm showing you my first ever sandbox game, and even game project in general. I have never really messed around in too many game engines. I've always opened Unity, Unreal, and would just close them. I don't know, they were just so overwhelming. But there's something about sandbox that just seemed very easy and intuitive to use, and it really is once you get the hang of it. A little bit not bad. I mean, apparently it works just like the same way as Unity, or not Unity, but Unity maybe one of the engines out there. And to me, it really doesn't feel like that. But I don't know. I haven't really messed with any other engines. So I don't know. The only other engine I really have dabbled in is Godot for 2D games, and that was fun. But I don't really want to make a 2D game. I want to make a 3D world. I want to make world building, stories and games. So here we are. And this is my first ever project under the Sandbox engine. It is a Death Run game mode. I don't know if it's gonna be a standalone game or a game mode within Sandbox yet. I'm not sure, but Sandbox is releasing later this year, within the next couple months of quarter 1, and I'm really excited because it's gonna be a really cool project to do, and I'm excited to really actually publish this game eventually, right? The idea came from my brother. We were talking about Gary's mod, and I was talking about Sandbox, and I was like, yeah, you can do an editor, you can make games in there. I was like, I don't know what to make. He's like, oh man, that Death Run game used to be really fun. That's when it hit me. I was like, oh, let's make Death Run, right? Because Three Thieves are developing. They are developing the Dark RP, I think, but I know they are definitely developing the Trouble in Terrorist Town game mode for Sandbox, which is really cool to see. I mean, these are like the three core game modes that made Gary's Mod so popular. Was TTT, Dark RP, Perp, and Death Run. So let's take a look into my game, see what's going on. Um, yeah, jump right in, play, go to resume. So this is my main menu screen. Very basic, very simple, nothing too crazy. Settings, you have your common settings, player settings. You have flashlight color, trail color. I'm eventually gonna have it so players can upload their own trails to a in-game store, but you won't ever be able to sell them. You can only upload them as free trails, and anybody can use them whenever, however, right? Because the idea is just, I just want people to have fun with good stuff, with good customization. But I don't want to gate lock or gatekeep, or I don't know. I don't want to put a paywall behind something so simple as an aesthetic like this, like player trails, like whatever. I'm gonna have it so I'll be able to customize later for custom servers to be able to have players collect, like in-game currency almost by just playing on the server for X amount of time. You get this amount of credits. You can use those credits to purchase certain trails, which would be a cool idea. I mean, there's a lot to do with this. That's just one of the ideas. And right now, we're just gonna go to create a lobby. Can't do much right now. I have a test run map. So on the initial run start, I definitely need to turn this audio down. Damn. So I can't do that. Let's go back to minimal scenes. Go to soundscape, and radius needs to be there. That needs to be turned off. That needs to be saved. I need to turn the volume down to let's do 0.6. Alright, let's just do 0.55. Fuck it. So let's play. Yeah, if it's play for the minimal scene. You already seen how the menu and lobby scenes work. But so now let's stop playing. If I go back over here, which is how I kind of want it. I might increase the volume later on. I'm not sure. I'm not too worried about it. The only reason why I decreased it was because past recordings, the volume was so loud that you couldn't even hear me. So, yeah, I mean, this is basically the game in a nutshell, what I've done so far. And the really cool thing is just these trails. I mean, God, these trails really do bring me back. And not much done. The flashlight. Go up and down this ladder. It's not smooth, but it works. So my pause menu does not want to work again. I don't know why. It's annoying. So settings, game, or we get a player. We change our flashlight color, and you kind of see in the background changing. Let's do green with a trail color or purple. Turn the game. Got a green flashlight now, and a purple trail. Instead of blue. That's pretty cool. I think by default it is on blue. So this would be something that anybody can change. I probably just defaulted to white, but this would be an option that anybody can change themselves within the game. And that's basically it for my first death run game devlog. Not much else to say or do. So with that, I'll just end the video, and well, I'll see you guys in the next one. So don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on those notifications, because there will be a lot more game dev videos coming out. At least in the next year for sure. I mean, definitely probably for the rest of my life. I don't really care. Anyways, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.